My name's Dr. Savvy, also known as Dr. Groove of the Smooth Groovers. Smooth Groovers is started off life about 10 years ago as a podcast done because we went to see the managing director of a very famous jazz radio station that suddenly started playing middle of the road music, and we thought, why are you doing this? And he made up some statement about the fact that not that many people are really into the jazz area. It's gone. Girls don't like jazz, and you're just an aficionado. So we thought, okay, that's what you think. What we'll do is we'll create our own shows. And it was at the time, probably about 2003, 2004, when it was the early days of RSS feeds and podcasts were coming to kind of the fore. There was a great guy in the States who created this concept of being able to record your own stuff and get it out there. And we thought, why can't we do that? So started playing around with RSS feeds, and we created our own show. And then literally a year later, there was the MCPS PRS created a podcast license. So we were licensed to record music and talk over it and conform to the rules. Got a Facebook page, Twitter, website, met loads of great people, got lots of followers around the world, which we're really grateful for. And we really just do it for the music, not for the money. We do it because we just really, really love the music, and we'd like to bring new sounds to people. And if artists can, be supported, then all the better, really. I think it's just the variety of music, the joy that it brings when you listen to it, the emotion that it brings out, not only in terms of when you listen to it, but the fact that you can bring it for other people. What also motivates me is to get a little bit more background about what the music, what inspired the music, what the music's about, and it's kind of variations about where it goes. And now you find so much fusion, there's so many music genres that are coming together, that it's a really exciting time, especially with lots of new technology that allows us to make music very quickly, which is quite wide and has a massive appeal.
What are the challenges, the main challenges?
Time. Because you don't just want to record something and turn up and do it ad hoc. You've got to do your research, say the right things in terms of make sure you don't upset anyone, be optimistic all the time when you record something. We have a phrase which is, we've got your ears, so we will make sure that when we do produce something, it will be a high quality and people will really enjoy it.
Who are your audience?
It's a great question. I think it's quite varied. If you look at our Facebook page, it's all colours and creeds. People just love great music. I would hate to put down a demographic in terms of age group, but it's international, which is really great because it just shows that the music in all its forms is still alive today. People just want music. It just gives them a way of relating to different emotions, just take a look at, for example, when it's someone's birthday and they put on Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday to You, although really the song is about something else, but still it brings about a sense of joy,
What are the main challenges of having internet radio competing with commercial radio?
I'm not sure if it's competition. The way I look at it is that, we've still got telephones. There are still some limited, phone boxes. It's not like you don't have radio anymore. It's just internet gives you a wider choice. The challenge, I guess, really is that you could be lost out there. It's a bit like creating an app, an application. You could spend loads of money making the most fantastic application, but what would be the strategy behind getting people to know that it exists? And that's where we're really kind of struggle. We want something that's kind of responsive, and internet radio is a little bit more passive, whereas commercial radio tends to be more interactive because it's live all the time. We did think about maybe doing a live show once a week, but then again it's down to time as well, and that probably would be more interactive. So to summarise that, interactivity, being lost amongst everyone else, but I hope that our quality shines through. As if people like it, then they'll spread the word.
How is technology changing? How is the industry changing?
I think technology is making it easier to mix music, which is good. I still think that you've got to put hard work in to script a show, structure it properly, choose the right music, make sure it synchronizes, the mixing skills. Those are kind of separate, kind of more manual skills. In terms of technology, machines are getting faster. Technology enables you to bring information together, meaning in terms of music and being able to mix it. It's much faster than it used to be. Machines were a bit older and slower. You've got to obviously keep up to date with new technology, but you can get yourself a decent machine and start getting out there. In terms of other things, technology, there are more websites where you can host your stuff. We've got our own private server, but we've actually got the ability to now host it on SoundCloud. Whether or not that maps into Apple is another question. There's a couple of things that you can learn out of podcasting, blogging or vlogging or whatever. You get to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. And I think being creative in this kind of activity, I think makes you more creative in your work life. So when you write a sentence, you think about it twice before you put it down. When you structure something, you think about the meaning behind it, because you're having to put so much effort into the production side of it. Also, it's the estimation of the amount of time it takes to do this stuff. To record a podcast is not just, or to vlog or write something, it's not just a case of getting there and banging it out. You've got to really think about the production side of it. So the amount of recording doesn't take that long in the end, but the amount of editing, mixing and images that support it, and basically the way that it gets broadcast across the net and the implication that it has on people that are listening to it is something that you consider before you communicate. So whether it's a hobby or whether it's your work life, the importance of communication and the style is really brought out when you do this kind of creative activity.